Harper is an American publishing house, currently the flagship imprint of global publisher HarperCollins. History: J. and J. Harper, 1817 to 1833. James Harper and his brother John, printers by training, started their book publishing business J. and J. Harper in 1817. Their two brothers, Joseph Wesley Harper and Fletcher Harper, joined them in the mid-1820s. Harper and Brothers, 1833 to 1962. The company changed its name to Harper and Brothers in 1833. The headquarters of the publishing house were located at 331 Pearl Street, facing Franklin Square in Lower Manhattan, about where the Manhattan approach to the Brooklyn Bridge lies today. Harper and Brothers began publishing Harper's New monthly magazine in 1850. The brothers also published Harper's Weekly, starting in 1857, Harper's Bazaar, starting in 1867, and Harper's Young People, starting in 1879. George B. M. Harvey became president of Harper's on November 16, 1899. Harper's New monthly magazine ultimately became Harper's Magazine, which is now published by the Harper's Magazine Foundation. Harper's Weekly was absorbed by The Independent, New York, later Boston, in 1916, which in turn merged with The Outlook in 1928. Harper's Bazaar was sold to William Randolph Hearst in 1913 and is now Bazaar, published by the Hearst Corporation. In 1924, Cass Canfield joined Harper and Brothers and held a variety of executive positions until his death in 1986. In 1925, Eugene F. Saxton joined the company as an editor, and he was responsible for publishing many well-known authors, including Edna Street, Vincent Millay and Thornton Wilder. In 1935, Edward Aswell moved to Harper and Brothers as an assistant editor of General Books and eventually became editor-in-chief. Aswell persuaded Thomas Wolfe to leave Scribner's, and, after Wolfe's death, edited the posthumous novels The Web and the Rock, You Can't Go Home Again, and The Hills Beyond. Harper and Row, 1962 to 1990. In 1962, Harper and Brothers merged with Rowe, Peterson and Company to become Harper and Row. Harper's Religion Publishing moved to San Francisco and became Harper San Francisco, now HarperOne. In 1977, Harper and Row acquired Thomas Y. Crowell Co. and J. B. Lippincott & Co. In the 1970s, Crowell and the trade operations of Lippincott were merged into Harper and Row in 1980. Marshall Pickering was bought by Harper and Row in 1988. Also in 1988, Harper and Row purchased the religious publishers on Devon, HarperCollins. 1990-present. Rupert Murdoch's News Corporation, now News Corp, acquired Harper and Row in 1987. And William Collins, Sons in 1990. The names of these two national publishing houses, Harper and Row in the United States and Collins in the United Kingdom, were combined, along with a Harper's torch icon and Collins fountain icon, to create HarperCollins, which has since expanded its international reach with further acquisitions of formerly independent publishers. The Harper imprint began being used in place of HarperCollins in 2007. Paperbacks. After the purchase of Harper and Row by News Corporation, HarperCollins launched a new mass-market paperback line to complement its existing trade paperback perennial imprint. It was known as Harper Paperbacks from 1990 to 2000, Harper Torch from 2000 to 2006. And Harper from 2007 to the present. Authors and illustrators. See also, Harper and Row v. Nation Enterprises. The Long Shortcut. Brooks Thomas. Books in the United States. Further reading. Jacob Abbott. 1855. The Harper Establishment. New York. Harper and Brothers. OCLC 6,798,043. Barnes. James J. Edward Lytton Bulwer and the Publishing Firm of Harper and Brothers. American Literature. 1966. 35-48. In JSTOR. D'Amato. Martina. The Harper Establishment. Or, How a New York Publishing Giant Was Made. Quote, X-Man. Eugene. The Brothers Harper. A Unique Publishing Partnership and Its Impact Upon the Cultural Life of America from 1817 to 1853. Harper and Row. 1965. Eugene X-Man. 1967. The House of Harper. N.Y. Harper and Row. OCLC 586,430. J. Henry Harper. 1912. The House of Harper. A Century of Publishing in Franklin Square. New York. Harper. Melman. John A. 2017. The Harper Torch Books Series. A History and Personal Assessment. Publishing History. Com. Primary sources. Harper and Brothers List of publications. New York. Harper and Brothers. 1859. Official website. U.S. Official website. UK. The Harper Brothers, founders of Harper Brothers Publishing.